Hey, welcome everyone to new game of Catan. So let's have a look at the board. So what do we see? I do like the 659 and the 8510 over here. I think both are pretty good because the ore is pretty low and this is the only good ore spot basically. So placing your settlement on one of these spots is an advantage for sure. Yeah, so I will take the 8510 and actually I do think the 8510 is better than the 659. I have better wheat than the first player here. And I think the brick might be a little bit more rare comparable relative to the wood. So that makes my trading position a little bit better. However, he does have the 3 for 1 port over here. So that is his advantage, but not sure if the 910 might be taken, to be honest. But do I want to take the 854, locking out the great ore spot? But what do I want to get in return? I do think I need the brick because the 8 5 10 and 3 for 8 might be taken here, or even the 3 8 10. So I do think I have to get on the 10 brick here. So someone else will get on the 4 5 11, but an advantage of that is that the 5 ore will not be blocked that many times. So that's also a consideration that you place your settlement like this and not block out. It's maybe a little bit meta here, but I do think that's a strategy I came up with. It's very nice that the 5 ore doesn't get blocked. So, and I will for sure have an advantage over the third player that will probably place here because he doesn't have the good wheat income. So I will still win from him. And this is not a good high producing spot as well. But I do understand that Gray will place it here. And you can combine it, I think, with the 8-5-10 or the 3-8-10. Then you have a decent setup. But well, it's decent if you can have the 3-8-10, but not sure if that will be open because I could also see that Green wants to take 3-8-10 with the 6-9-2. I think that's pretty strong, and then building towards the 8-4. And then you have basically road for sure, and great high producing numbers. Your only downside is you don't have the ore, but well, there's nothing you can do about it. He might be interested in the 3-4-8 as well, and if blue gets this spot, that could be pretty bad. However, it takes some time from him to get to the weak port over here. Yeah, you think 3-4-8 is strong, but what do you take with it? I'm not sure if I agree with this one. I think you have to go for road. Yeah, you were going for the Orwi cheap as well, but now, um, well, I think it still worked out. We will get the 9-10-2 over here. So I think that's amazing for us, by the way, getting on the 9-10-2. And also the sheep won't get blocked as well. I can also place on the 6-3-11. That might also be very strong. I have really good options. So what do I want to do here? So after me, only blue will place, and you will probably place on the 3-4-8 here. So my only downside is I don't have a good port over here. Yeah, that's the only downside. Yeah, definitely not sure. I'm um, thinking either taking the 6-3-11, it's 9 points of production, or the 9-10-2, because I do like to have all resources. Um, and the advantage of this one is we get some extra ore, but this 8 wheat might be blocked a lot during the game. So I like to get on the extra wheat income, and we already start with a sheep and a wheat. I think that's pretty good. And we have a nice settlement spot over here as well. So a lot of open space on the board because I do think green didn't place very well, to be honest. You will lose army. Yeah, you will take the 3-4-8. So, oh, you want to race me. That is interesting. Ah, and you do win the race. That's very lucky. He did have better odds, but getting it right away, I'm, yeah, that's definitely, wow. And we would have won the race if he didn't get the 6 right away. So, Well, maybe we can cut him off to the 9-10. But for now, I just have to pause here. So now, yeah, blue is looking really strong, getting on the sheep as well. And he only needs one more 6, and he can also point the road right here. But I still think getting on the 9-2 was not the best play. Of course, I need some sheep, so the 9-2 would be nice, but I'm a little bit dependent on the 10 to do something. And getting on the 6 is very good. But this is they are really good rolls for blue, by the way. Getting 2 6s early game. So I will probably also not getting the 9-10 here. Okay, we do get a 5. So we are getting some very good rolls as well. Yeah, I do like that play by blue. That's very smart. Yeah, blue is looking amazing. Ooh, sheep for ore. But I don't want to give him the 3-for-1 port soon. Sheep for ore is a good trade. And he will get it. Maybe already with gray. Ooh. Okay, I will do sheep for ore here. Getting a city right away is yeah, I will do it. Getting a city early game on the 8-5-10 is really good. We will not get a port anyway, so I have to just to go with the production, I think. And now as well, if we roll 10, we have some road material too. So I do like that. Yeah, getting a city on the 5-8-10 is massive, in my opinion. But where do I want to settle? Yeah, I will do this trade. The sheep is rare, and I have a ton of wood. So I would definitely want to take that trade. So what does gray decide to do here? I think you first priority maybe is getting on one of the ports, or you can, yeah. So you can road settle most likely. You need another wood. I will do it again because getting the sheep is very good. Because if I roll a 5, I can get 2 development cards, and we will get wood for sure. And I don't think Gray can compete with me for the largest army. You do have the flexibility though, but your wheat is a little bit low. In my opinion, too low. Okay, we are getting the... I think I just want to, because I'm not sure if we have enough road material, so I think I will just place one road, or probably on the ore port, because if a couple of 5 rolls, that can be handy. And getting some extra wheat is really nice too. And we might sneak, um, well, we might can get to the wheat port as well. That could be a very good settlement spot, but let's see. Okay, we roll on 11. Let's see if someone wants a sheep here. Or a wood. Wood for sheep. I could also do this trade. It gives gray a development card, but me as well. And I produce a ton of wheat. So I do think this is the best option for me. Okay, we get a victory point. Yeah, we have a ton of production. So I think I want to place my road like this. We will win the race from green. Because you have no road material at all. Yeah, and there's already the wheat for us. So I do give gray a development card, but I think it benefited me as well. Wheat for brick. No, I don't want to give him too many wheat. And he is also looking for the city. He needs one more wheat because the 11 did roll a couple of times. And he has the 3-for-1 port as well, yeah. But I don't want to give him a city. Because gray can be pretty scary if he cities up to 4, 5, 11. Oh, you do give him the city. I don't think that's a great trade. But you might now have the resources to steal this port from me. I'm not sure. Because what did you get? Uh, a brick and a wool? Yeah, so you might have the road building here. So hopefully we roll a 10 or an 8. I think both is fine. And we might get a trade with Gray as well. He's looking for the wheat for sure. Okay, I do have the resources um, to settle, but let's see if Gray wants to do this trade. Yeah, so that's of course much better for me because now I can settle here and wait. And we might sneak to the wheat port. That would be amazing. Okay, we are getting a ton of cards, so we will get 7th out a lot, I think, this game. So that's the downside. But with the production, we also have the ability to, well, do something every turn. But the monopoly might be scary because we can position ourselves really good. Okay, there's the 10 for us. So I will probably won't get any ore this game. So I have to trade in my wheat, I think, for the ore. Uh, I might also get some wood for retrades. Okay, now you block the 5 ore. Okay. That's a little bit of a bummer. I definitely don't want to let get this blocked for sure. Because I could get 2 development cards. So you want a sheep? I'm not sure what you want to do with it. Do you just want to get another development card? So he's going hardcore for army, but he doesn't have any ore basically. Yeah, and a ton of wheat. So I don't like his setup at all. But he already did get 3 development cards because he's a little bit lucky with the 11 that rolled 2 times already. Yeah, so that's why I was waiting for. And you will probably block the 8 wheat. Um, yeah, what do I want to? I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what I wanted to do there. I think this is fine because the 8 wheat will get blocked, most likely. And in this way, I might get to the wheat port if I roll 2 sixes and my brick doesn't get stolen. Yeah, so I don't mind this too much. So I'm looking for wood and ore, but I don't think um, Gray does have the cards I need. However, I do think he's in a strong position. And blue basically only has brick. So that's also not that great for me. But I also don't want to put it on green. Because he will put it back most likely on the 5 ore. So I don't want to block green here. I think the 8 brick is just fine. And maybe getting a sheep from Gray is great here because we are lacking a little bit of sheep. Yeah, so that's what I want to do here. And we're getting the wheat. That's pretty good as well because he needs the wheat. Yeah, so it was the right decision here. And he hopefully doesn't play his knight. Nice. So that's the role we are looking for. I think, is that the first 5 of the game? Oh, it's the third 5. So, but it was a long time ago. So really glad he didn't play it right away. Because now I have 1 development card in hand. And I'm also on the ore port. So that's interesting. Okay, there's the 6. If we can get 1 more 6, we have access to a good port. So I will offer a wheat here. And luckily we don't roll a 4. So let's offer a wheat. But the 4 did roll now, so there might be not a demand for wheat here. We are on 11 cards, by the way. Um, so I think just getting development card is fine here. And we get a monopoly, that's really nice. And I don't want to get 7 out, and I think I'll just go for a settlement spot here. Yeah, no one is interested in the wheat, so we have to hold it like this. Okay, there's some ore here. Oh, but wow, that's a really good roll for gray, by the way. Getting the 4 and the 11 right after. And the 5, by the way. Wow, these were some insane rolls, I think, for gray. So gray did already get 2 cities here. So it's time to block gray as well here. But he decides to block blue. That I think blue isn't happy about that for sure. Yeah, so I was running, you could have the row building. Yeah, going to the wheat board. I think that's pretty smart. So this option is away for us. Ooh, I might want to mono the ore here, to be honest. Getting that extra city is really nice here. Let's see if someone wants a ore here to get some extra card here. Yeah, I will just do it. I think I will just mono the ore back. Yeah, that's some decent ore here. So, what do I want to do here? I think getting a city is fine. Yeah, city is nice. And getting 2 deaths, I think that's pretty good. And we are getting the Year of Plenty. That can also be a really nice card. Yeah, we are getting a ton of production right now. Sadly, we don't have the port, but I do like our setup. I think we are in the lead. But it might be hard to get army. However, I could see we win from green for sure here. Yeah, I think I want to invest in some development cards here. I think we can definitely outpace green. We already have 2 cities. Yeah, I, I would think that blue did have the strongest setup, but somehow, yeah, I don't like his decision that he first settled here instead of here. I think getting the flexibility, and this is a way better settlement spot. So I think blue made a mistake there from not going to the 9-10 first. Yeah, but I'm not sure. The 9 did roll only once. That is, of course, very bad. That your wheat doesn't roll. So what would my next priority be? Yeah, I think definitely to get some more devs here. So maybe I want to use my Year of Plenty for that purpose, getting, for example, 2 development cards if we don't roll 7. I think that's viable. Wow, we have a ton of wheat. So if you have the mono, this is the right opportunity, I think. Okay, just for a dev, that's fine. Okay, let's see if someone wants a wheat here. I don't want to give my brick away, but if someone wants a wheat, I definitely... Okay, Gray's interested, but only for a brick. I will do wheat for sheep here. Otherwise, I just have to make some expensive 4 for ones. Yeah, definitely not giving 2 wheat to... that's way too expensive. But we can still get 2 development cards, so yeah, let's do that. Can we get another knight? That's really nice. So yeah, I might want to start now playing some aggressive knights because we have to catch up. And we have 3 knights as well. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. I think we will be the target soon. Okay, there's some ore and sheep. Both resources I really like. So maybe I do want to play an aggressive knight. I think blocking this 4 wheat or the 8 brick is pretty good here. Um, yeah, I do think I want to do this trade. That's a very good trade for me. So you can get a development card, but I will get a development card myself. So definitely want to get another development card here. Um, yeah, and normally I don't want to steal from someone that has 8 cards, but I think in this case, I think it's beneficial. I just want a card from... so the 4 didn't roll, right? So you have ore and sheep, but if you don't have the wheat, I think that's pretty good. Okay, we are getting the brick, but at least I've blocked the... Ooh, so we could also win with long road, I think. Um, yeah, I think I want to invest in some roads here. So you can only get a brick if you play your road, so you already have the brick. Really nice 7 here. Yeah, and this brick is basically useless for you because you don't have the wood. So now you are battling me for largest army, but I think I will definitely win that race. So you do have a ton of brick, but you also have some sheep and ore. So I still want to steal, I think, from... Ooh, another. Yeah, and I want to block this 4 wheat here for sure. Because I don't want to give him any momentum here. We're getting the brick, that's fine. So I will win the race here. Okay, you're getting my ore. But it might be over next turn if you don't have the knight. And not sure if you do have the knight. So now the army war has started. So I definitely also need one more knight here, I think. You might have 2 more knights. Wow, and you don't have it. Uh, but I think I want to steal from green here because you probably have the ore, the sheep, or the wheat. And I think I need that. And I don't need the brick, but I definitely want to block the 4 wheat here. Yeah, he does have the ore, I think. Okay, everybody. He will put it off my 8 wheat. I gladly take that. Oh, but you do get my ore. That's very bad. That's very bad. That's a little bit unfortunate here. Okay, but he 7th out again. So he will probably end up now with his sheep and ore. So now I want to steal from gray here. So that's lucky that he did get another 7 here, I think. Blue's also looking scary, but he's still behind in my opinion. So I will get an ore. Hey, it is GG. So yeah, GG. So really efficient game, and we win it with 11 points as well. So yeah, really happy about this game. Um, yeah, we just had a very strong position, and we played very well, I think. So we are on 1374 now, getting back and close to top 20. That's what this series is all about. And well, let's have a look at the standings right now. So I think we are definitely top 40 here, but let's see. Yeah, we are 36 right now. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. That helps me a lot in giving you even more insightful Catan content. So hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.